Hey everyone, today we're going to take a look at another case for the Galaxy Note 9. This is from a company called, I don't know how to say this, I'm going to mess it up, I know it, Ztotop, Ztotop, something like that. And every now and then I like to order cases that are probably not that well known, but I'm of the firm belief that most of the accessories for phones, like your Samsungs and your iPhones, they're all made, and also screen protectors, like tempered glass screen protectors. If you look, they're all made probably by one or two or three big factories, and then they all get labeled with the with the brand name. Same thing with shoes, like your Nikes and your stuff like that. I think like clothing, shoes, everything, they're all made in China, okay? Either China or some other place in Asia in a factory, and then they just get labeled with the brand. So this is, like I said, Ztotop. And you can get it on Amazon Prime with free same day delivery for orders over $35. And nothing much on this box. It's just a Z2Top labeling here on the bottom, on the top, and nothing else. And then right here in the back is another Z2Top. And then right here, see, made in China. And you got Z2Top case for Samsung Galaxy, anti-scratch, anti-yellow. And it's got the blue like tint on the sides, on the bumpers. So let's open it up. And that's pretty much it. It's bare bones. Yeah, that's all that comes in the box. Just the case, but that's it. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's got like kind of a bluish tint to it. So if you have like what I have here, the midnight blue, it'll go real well with it. I'm just, well, had a little bit of smudge on it already right there. Let me wipe it down real quick. Now, one of the reasons why I got this case, if you guys could see right there on Amazon's webpage, it says anti-scratch hard PC, and it's got like this knife on the case. Am I going to test that? Probably not. I'm going to take their word for it. And, if it gets scratched, I'll let you guys know. But my Spigen right here, there is already like a little scratch up top, like right around here. You can't really tell right now, but when you put the case on, you could see the little scratch. And see, here's the Spigen clear case, crystal clear, and you can see the difference between this and the Z2Top is that this has a bluish tint. It looks like all around, not just on the sides. So let's compare these two clear cases. So as far as thickness goes, they seem to be about the same. The way you can really tell is from the bottom and top to see. The cutouts look almost identical. It looks like the Spigen has bigger cutouts for the headphone jack. And that's about it. So we're gonna test it out with that with my Beyerdynamic headphones to see, because the Beyerdynamic headphones that I have a fatter tail or middle end. But let's put away the Spigen and let's see how easy it is to put the phone inside the case. So not that hard. The Spigen was a lot harder to put inside the case, or to put the phone inside the Spigen case. It was a lot more snug. This was not that dip. It was not that tight. But let's go through a little walkthrough. So as you can see, just like on the Spigen, it has a raised lip right here on the top and on the bottom. And on the sides, it's even more raised on the corners, actually. And as you can see on the corners here, there's more padding right here on the corners compared to the Spigen. And it looks pretty nice right now with that bluish tint. It kind of matches, the color of the phone. And then right here on the bottom, let's walk it through. See, everything's lined up. Seems like the headphone jack looks lined up. The USB-C looks lined up. Microphone and the speaker. And let's see how easy it is to get the S Pen out. S Pen is good. No problems getting the S Pen out. Let's go through the back real quick. So the back cut out for the camera. There's another lip right here. But there is no, unlike the Spigen case, the Spigen has that like slope right here where the fingerprint sensor is, so you can feel, so it makes it easier when you're not looking to feel out the fingerprint sensor. This one doesn't have it, but still easy. I think I accidentally pressed Bixby. Let's do that again. So here the power buttons, just like on the Spigen, actually just the power button. The power button has these extra like gripping or knurling, so you can feel it out even when you're not looking. Okay. And Bixby button, we already know that works because I accidentally pressed it. There you go. See? It's responsive. And volume. Looks like it's pretty responsive. The buttons have a nice tactile feel to them. And as you can see, if it'll show it on my camera, they're raised a little bit above the sides of the case, so you can feel where these buttons are going to be at. So very nice looking case. There isn't much of an, right here on the side is also these cutouts. So if you want to put a lanyard on there and hang it around your wrist or your neck, if you have a lanyard to fit into these little holes right here, you can use that. This one did not come with one, but hey, what do you expect for $9.99, right? I like that part where it says anti-yellow and the part where it's anti-scratch. And we're going to do a follow-up review in about a month or so to see how that goes. Now right here in the back also, there's extra lip, like I said, around these corners right here on all these corners, so you can, plus with the extra lip around the camera lens, this is not going to get the back is not going to get scratched, or the camera lens, especially when you lay it down flat. And of course the front's not going to get scratched because it's got those, these extra lip, especially around the bumpers where they're even more pronounced on the corners. So that's a very good thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's no labeling like on the Spigen that I can see. There's not really any branding or labeling or anything, is there? Right, maybe here. Nope, nothing. So far so good. This is a very good case. Here up top, the microphone hole lines up real well. And what's this? I just saw something. Is that the branding name or whatever? Nope, that is from the Note. Qualcomm 4G. That is from the Note itself. So you can see that this thing is very transparent. And unlike the Spigen, there is no watermark on the back of this case. because there's probably extra lip like this part inside of the case too. So it's really good, really nice. Okay, now we're gonna test out these ports, the micro or the USB-C, and also the headphone jack, to see how we're gonna test out these bottom ports for the headphone jack and the USB-C to see how they how compatible they are with just different types of USB-C type cords. So here's USB-C from my Gear 360 camera, and no problems there. It went in pretty easily and nicely. Then we have this USB-C converter to replicate like some aftermarket USB-C cords that might be fatter on the tail end, and no problem at all, as you can see. Yep. And now for those of us that still like listening to headphones with wires, here is my Bear Dynamic or Buyer Dynamic with the headphone jack that has a fatter end, and no problems there. See that? Let me turn off my lock screen. Not a problem. So everything's good to go. Everything is good to go. One other thing, but I you can take my word for it or take the manufacturer's word for it. This case is also wireless. It's also compatible with Qi wireless charging. Although I don't have Qi wireless charger because number one, they're kind of expensive, and number two, they're slow. So I haven't gotten one yet. Maybe when the prices go down, or maybe later on I might get a Samsung charger. But that is it. This is a very nice case for the price. $9.99 on Amazon. It's eligible for Prime free same-day delivery for all Prime orders, $35 and over. And so that is it. This is the Ztotop Samsung Galaxy Note 9 Hybrid Protective Clear Case Anti-Scratch. That's a mouthful. And this is the bluish tinted version. There's different ones also. There's like a goldish brownish tint to, I'm guessing, to be like the brown Note 9. And then there's just I think all clear one. But that is it. Highly recommended, and it's very nice. It's a slim case. Doesn't add any extra thickness when you're holding it in your hand on from the sides, and almost exactly like the Spigen, except for the extra protection and raises it extra lip on these corner bumpers. But that is it. Once again, everybody, thank you for watching, and have a great day. We'll see you again for another video. Take care.